Hello and welcome everybody, it's KB here. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to download and install ExaGear app for Android. This app allows you to run Windows programs on your Android phone. It's a pretty cool application. Since the official ExaGear app is no longer in development, so we need to find a source to download this. There are some small communities which are still developing and maintaining this app. So I have found one community in Discord called Android Visual Novels. You can join this group on Discord, and from this group you can actually download the ExaGear if you go to the section ExaGear Guide 2. In here you can download the APK file plus OBB file for ExaGear. I'm just going to use my PC to download all the files. So let's download the APK file first. It's going to take you to the Google Drive link. From here you can simply download the files. Now we just need to download the OBB file or Wine file. You can choose from Wine 3, 4 or 6. I'm just going to download the Wine 6, which is I think the latest one. Wine file is around like 1 gigabyte, so it might take some time. So sit back, relax and have a water while it's downloading. Okay, both files are downloaded. Now we just need to transfer both files to our phone. So copy the files if you are also using PC and paste it on your phone, just like that. Now in your phone, just find the files that you copied or just downloaded. This is the APK file, which is ExaGear SU, and just install this APK. We also need to extract the second file. This will be a zip file, so we need to extract it. If you're using PC, you can also just use your PC to extract it first and then transfer it over to your phone. So we have the file extracted, right? And we have ExaGear app here. First we need to open this and allow the permissions, and it will give you this error. Why we need to open this is because it will create a folder in your storage if you go to Android folder and after that OBB. So this folder com.ludashi.benchmark. In this folder we need to copy that second file, the OBB file. So go back and select that OBB file that you just extracted, copy it, copy to that folder. So you can see I can't see the OBB folder because actually my phone doesn't allow me to copy any files in Android folder or OBB folder. So you can use root method, or maybe there is a application which allows you to access the OBB files folders for Android. Since I have a PC, I'm just gonna copy that OBB file using my PC easily. Connect your phone to your PC using USB cable and then browse the Android folder, and then you can see there is a OBB and then this com.ludashi.benchmark. We need to open this folder, and in here we need to paste that file. So now we have successfully copied that OBB file in our Android phone. Now if we open the ExaGear, just like that, you can see it's starting up. So basically now it's working. Depending on the phone's speed, it will take some time. It took around 30 seconds for me to fully boot for the first time. All right. So once the application is opened, you'll see something like this, empty and desktop. Just click on the hamburger 3-dot menu at the top left side. Okay. And after that, click on manage containers. And to the right side, you'll see a plus icon. Just click on that. It will create a container. And then again, to the right side, 3-dot menu, click on that. And after that, click on settings. And in here, we can do some settings for our Windows operating system or whatever you want to call it. All right. So by default, this GPU choice, just leave it to default. Screen size, try the different screen sizes. So if you feel that the Windows is running slow, you can decrease the screen size. So for example, I'm just gonna go with the 720p, which is 1280 by 720. Okay, you can choose any screen resolution, but the higher the resolution, the bad performance you'll get. So choose, screen size depending on if you want the good results or bad results, right? And graphics, change it to 32-bit, all right? And controls, basically these profiles will give you different types of controls to control games or apps on the emulator, right? So I'm just going to leave it to default and gonna change the language to English. Maybe you want to untick this just like that, and you're ready. Just go back, and now 3-dot menu, click on run. Now it will take some time because it's booting for the first time and we need to set up the Windows. Actually, it didn't took that long time. Booted in 15 seconds, maybe 10 seconds. Now it will give you some information that how to control the PC and whatnot. Now we need to install this. It will ask you to install Wine Mono installer. Just click on install. You can zoom in by using 2 fingers, just like that. Okay, pinch zoom in. And if you want to hide the top bar, we can use, let's say for example, keyboard by pressing on that and whatnot. We can close the emulator by clicking on this, right? If you want to hide that, tap with 3 fingers. Okay, just tap with 3 fingers and it will be gone. Thank me later. Now your emulator, Windows emulator, looks clean. Now the Wine installation is finished. All right. The display driver is also updated. Now we will see better. And then we have the file explorer. And if we tap on the screen using 3 fingers again, the control will appear. So we can click on this icon to fit the screen resolution with our phone. So now this is the file explorer. Okay, it will open the file explorer every time you open this. All right, then we have the start menu and some other programs and whatnot. You can play around with it. Install this thing called DirectX, which helps to run games better. So just install the DirectX in it. All right, I'm just gonna do that quickly. So you can see it's downloading the DirectX. Okay, one more time, use pinch zoom. And if you hold your both fingers and pinch out or in, it will zoom in. And at the same time, if you move both of your finger, you can also move the screen. That's what I'm doing here. Okay, so finish. And now we need to actually download some files. So we can actually use the Internet Explorer in here. Yeah, it works. So now let's download some programs so we can install and test in it. So I'm not going to use this Internet Explorer because it will be really slow to download. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my phone. I'll give you the reason why I'm using my phone to download the Windows programs. All right, I'm going to download this VLC. Okay, it is downloading. Almost done there. Now we can just go back to the ExaGear and close this Internet Explorer because we don't need it. Now we need to go to the D drive in this. Okay, D drive is actually a downloads folder of your Android phones. You can directly access the download folder of your Android phone by going into the D folder. So you can see we downloaded the VLC using our phone, and now it is here. So simply I can select this, long press on it and open, and it will start to install VLC just like that. Hit on install and it is installing. And there we have the VLC player successfully installed, and we can launch it just like that. And here we have the VLC player running. Sadly, I don't have any media to play in it. So now let's talk about some other stuff, the important stuff. Does it support all the applications and games? No, sadly no. It only supports the games and apps which are compatible with Windows XP 32-bit. Okay, not 64-bit one, 32-bit. I think almost every application that works on Windows XP 32-bit, that is also going to work with this. So basically, this thing is running a kind of a full Windows XP, but actually it's not the full Windows XP. It's actually a Wine. You may have to do some research if you don't know what Wine is. Wine is a compatibility layer application for Linux and Android, which allows you to run Windows applications. There is a separate Wine application for Android, but sadly that app doesn't work as good as this. So this is a kind of a modified version of Wine plus some the ExaGear thingy. ExaGear plus Wine, and maybe there are some other things going on in it. I don't know what, but it just works. Okay, so to close this, just click on this icon, and after that hit on close, and it is closed. Easy peasy. That's it. Hope you enjoyed it. I will put link in the description for my website's post. From there you can join the Discord server and download the ExaGear if you're interested, just want to have some fun with Windows apps on Android. If you have any questions or any suggestions for me, please do the comment. I'll be very happy to reply you. Yeah, we can have some chit chat in the comments, right? So that's it. I will see you in the next one. Take care of yourself and have fun. Bye bye.